back in the studio. Check 1, 2. There we go. Welcome back to the SPORTSCAST, everybody. Back here after the 4th of July holiday week. I hope everybody had a good time. Everyone stayed safe. Enjoyed the actually good weather on the 4th, Knock. The 4th was like...
And then it heated into Hell's
80s,
Kitchen.
And then Satan decided to take a shit on everyone in California.
Is my mic hot?
Yeah, they both sound kind of a little bit hot.
I'm bringing you down.
Yeah,
Thank you.
They both sound a little... Well, you're hot.
Well, look at this.
I know. I had because I got my hair cut today, and I had a conversation with Carmen about your hair
And
the good qualities,
right,
and that you embrace the gray.
I do.
That's Grey's Anatomy right there.
I think it makes you sexier. The salt and pepperness.
I think so.
I have a hard time with it.
You have a hard time.
I got a lot of looks at Palm Springs.
Do you got? Oh, that you fucking did.
From both sides.
I bet you did.
Guilty. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man.
Some people question why you go out to Palm Springs so much. There's just people out there.
Hey, it's good to be noticed.
It is good to be noticed. So, yeah, about the gray though, Knock. Like, it seems like every time I get my hair cut on the sides, because I go short there,
right,
the more gray grows back.
Absolutely.
And it's really disturbing me at this point, Renee. Mm-hmm. And as you can kind of see, I'm starting to think the bald a little bit up here.
You've got the bowl where...
Yeah, Carmen told me to stop wearing hats.
Yes.
She's like, don't wear hats for like 2 months
and
see if that's what it is.
Sure.
And if not, then you're just fucking losing your
right, you have the bowl where...
You'll start getting the cul-de-sacs.
Dude, my cousin Mark... No, it comes from Pacheco. Cousin
Mark.
No,
well, there's a little
and
there.
your brother Joe.
But the bowl where...
Both your brother
where
and
hair
his...
goes back to here, bro. The bowl where hair goes.
Got
Your brother has it.
cul-de-sacs.
Your brother has it. Jimmy has it. Mike has it.
So I'm
Papa
thinking,
had it.
because I've got some long hair. This might be my last shot at this.
Go around, huh?
Yeah.
So let's go around.
I'm getting kind of nervous.
Yeah,
now.
I'm like this close to using just for men.
Too. Yeah,
I
you
do.
keep it short on the
Yeah.
sides. You got some gray going. I'm
do.
sure.
Embrace it.
That's what everyone tells me, but I'm like having a hard time. I'm not even 40 yet.
Now
and
the
they're
beard
coming
thing,
in.
I kind of darken the beard a little bit. You might want to do that thing,
See?
but not the hair, bro.
No?
Nah. Come on, man.
Yeah. Don't see. I was gonna say, wouldn't
it's
knock
kind of like
her?
plastic surgery, man. Do it. Go. What God gave you.
No, I don't know. My wife got brand new titties, and they're fantastic.
Well then,
I'm just gonna throw it out.
that took a turn.
That took a turn. You're gonna don't insult. Some things are better.
I'm not insulting at all.
Some things are better. Just don't go there.
Enhanced.
Yes, much.
Boomy.
Yes. Sorry, Renee's without his sound effects tonight because Knocker's wife, a.k.a. my mother, is too cheap to... We bought her a brand new laptop for Christmas.
She's not cheap, she's scared.
A brand new laptop.
Yes.
All her kids pitched in.
Yes.
And we wanted to just, hey, can we have your junker?
Your backup.
Because all we need it for is basically for Renee to run sound effects.
Right.
Correct.
That's all we need it for. Or even Skype. One of the two.
Right.
We need two basically separate computers, just the way our system works. So... And when we bought her that, my mom was like, "Oh yeah, I'll definitely let you guys have it. That'll be great. I'll just switch over my stuff."
Right.
We're in July,
and still,
and Renee, I think
no computer.
Every week that he actually comes to the show, he's here. We love him. He texts us. He's like, "You got the computer?" And every week, I feel so bad because
no,
I want to lie when we can just be like, "Yes," and then he'll just be disappointed when he gets it.
Right.
Like it's just knocker.
She's paranoid.
Get her shit together.
After today, we'll have it.
Oh, you're going to smack that
You
ass
said
around?
that last week.
I'm going to insist on it.
Oh, you said that last week.
I'm going to put the foot down. This is my fucking house, and I'm going to take that computer whether you like it or not. Get your shit together. It's going to happen.
Knockers knowledge.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, dude. All right. I mean, I think Renee's...
I got bullshit on that!
Yeah,
we'll see.
Renee will see it when it happens. Because Renee, I'm going to give it
I got bullshit on that!
I'm going to second that I call bullshit until I see that computer. My dad
we'll see.
me.
We'll see.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll see.
Okay. I might give you something special. If you actually pull that off, I might actually do something special for you. Because it's been 7 months, and I think the man deserves to have... This is a studio.
It's going to happen.
And he's also, but we're not getting to the point that his wife is kind of taking his shit tonight.
Yeah,
he's kind of.
Well, we're actually sharing a laptop right now because hers.
You got to be
broken.
watching right now. If you know what I mean.
I'm just saying. Yeah, it'll be here.
Yeah. Okay. Before we get to sports, because we're going to get to all that, I have another debate with Renee,
Uh-oh.
Now that he doesn't have a keyboard, I kind of just want to get him more in the show and see
Okay.
because I want to keep him up. He's just gonna fucking fall asleep
Right.
now. He doesn't have a fucking soundboard.
Yeah, someone call in
He's
so I have
got
something
he's
to
got
do.
weed and pizza in front of him. He's
Right.
done
Oh,
like by
that's it,
7:30.
Those
bro.
sounds you hear are his forehead hitting
Shot
the table.
after shot of the week, just everybody see if you hear Renee anymore on the show. Otherwise, we'll be fucking asleep.
That snoring sound you
Renee
hear.
tweeted out a dilemma he had with his wife. I think it was a couple days ago.
Yes.
And it got some play.
Really?
Did.
I didn't know it did, and I was kind of really
right.
thinking about this because I wanted to stand up for my man because I think my man needs to like set a precedent in
He
his
needs some
house.
backing?
Like he needs to like have a backbone here.
And notice
Okay.
I'm still going, by the way.
I do because I wanted to get to that. So he tweeted. You didn't see this tweet that Renee sent out?
I was in Palm Springs, but I was
Okay,
busy.
like I said,
no,
Renee,
you responded to it.
Okay, I did respond. I saw it.
I said that I told Sherry, I said, I'm going to let my face grow. And she's like,
Oh,
because
yes.
She
No,
wants
I
me to
said
shave
shave.
it because she says it hurts her when I kiss her.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's pokey.
Wherever.
And she said, well, if you let your face grow, I'm going to let my armpits and my legs grow. She's like, until you shave your face, I'm not shaving my legs or my armpits.
So Renee put that out on Twitter. Yeah. So Renee put that on Twitter, like, guys, what should I do? You know, like, had this wife problems. You know, he's like, I love when he hashtag
Right.
wife. He always tweets out his marriage problems. It's fantastic.
Right?
Like, he
This
has
is
a little
wonderful
thing.
white
But it's
Caucasian
great.
problems here.
And so I looked at it, I was like, you know what, man? Man the fuck up. See how long she grows that shit. Make sure, like,
It's going to be
all right?
more uncomfortable
So-
for her.
Yeah,
than it is
exactly. That's
for
what I
you.
said. Let's
Yeah.
see what she likes to do walking around with,
Okay,
with
but what-
armpit hair and shit.
what happens if she wants to get it on? And then I'm going to have to, like, feel her hairy, stubbly legs.
Just jump
put
on
your
and jump
beard,
off.
Pretend it's like,
And
you
then
know?
her-
Jump on and jump off. Put him in the stirrups so you don't have to feel the hair and jump on and jump off,
jump
bro.
on and jump off.
What is she going to do next time she has to show a client in a skirt?
Yeah,
Her
that's what I
hair-
told her.
Her hair
110
is
degrees.
4 inches
Yeah,
long
she's
on
a
her
wife.
legs.
Your wife is a realtor, so
she
she's
said, I'll
out
wear a
there.
sweater.
Yeah.
She's not going to wear a tank top? She's never going to wear a tank top.
Got bullshit on that.
Dude,
So I called her bluff.
right.
And
Hold out on
I'm
that
still
one.
going.
Oh,
So,
shit. How long is that, Renee? For God's sake.
This has been...
It looks like just yesterday. Is that like 6 weeks?
No, this is like almost 2.5 weeks.
Oh,
right
my
here.
God.
Yeah.
That's 2.5 weeks?
I think so.
Holy shit.
You
I
should
have-
be embarrassed.
No, wait, maybe like 3 weeks. I don't even know, to be
I
honest
haven't
with
shaved
you.
probably in
I
a
haven't
week.
shaved in like 2.5
This
weeks,
is a
almost
week.
3 weeks.
And I should have shaved today. I didn't have time. I'm not hairy, but, bro.
But, yeah, dude, she threatened me with that, and I was like, all right, well...
Let her.
Yeah,
You gotta win this one.
Chabby's hollered back at you. You had some people hollered back. I'm like, stand the fuck up. See how long she can go. I tweeted that back. I was like,
She's
no, you
gonna
don't
be
test
much more
her.
uncomfortable
much
than
more
you.
comfortable.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
Sherry.
yeah.
All right.
Come at me, Sherry. Come at me.
You know, when she starts getting that stank under her arms because there's
Right.
hair,
Right?
right, and it ain't sweet swelling anymore
No.
because the hair is what makes you
Yeah.
stink,
Right,
right?
exactly.
She ain't gonna be digging now. She's
No.
gonna be in a car with a client, and they're gonna be going,
So I think
Slider.
she's going to break first.
I think
You
she's
she'll
gonna
break?
break
absolutely
first, man.
stand firm, baby.
All right.
Let us know, guys, all the podcasters and the listeners. Let us
I
know
didn't know
what
she'd
should
put.
Renee do.
I didn't know
Stand
she'd put the
strong.
I
ultimatum.
grow beard.
I'm gonna put hashtag stand strong, Renee. Like,
Well, let's get one thing
beard
straight.
strong for
Beard
Renee.
strong.
Let's
Yeah.
get one thing straight. You ain't ever growing a beard, G.
I just want to see how far
You
I can
can
get.
try. I've done that,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you from experience.
I just want to see how far I can get.
You're gonna look like Shaggy, and you ain't ever growing a beard. Where you can shape it, and it looks right. I'm telling you straight up.
All right.
But I didn't know I told you to shave on my retweet, right?
You did. You
But
said just
I didn't know
shave.
she put an ultimatum on you.
Yeah. Well, it
She
wasn't
did
really
put
an ultimatum.
No,
it was
you
a
tweeted
threat.
it out as a threat.
I did. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's how she made it sound. She was like, "If you don't shave, then I'm not going to shave."
So but this was what 3 days ago, right?
This was about
4
days.
4 days ago.
Yeah.
So how has it been at home?
How has it been at home?
Is she not shaving? Has she
has
shaved?
not shaven yet. So it's only been 4 days.
Give it a week.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Give it
So
a
I'm
week. You
saying-
gotta
But I
win
keep
this
telling her,
one.
I'm like, let me just grow it in. It'll be soft. It'll be soft when we kiss, right?
Yeah.
And she
Renee.
doesn't like that either.
Renee.
Yeah.
That's not happening. That's not the point here now. We're past you ever growing
Yeah.
a recognizable,
Yes.
Beard.
functioning beard. That's
Thank
never
you.
going to happen.
All right.
Okay?
Should
Now,
just
we're
shave.
in a different story now.
Now
are.
it's like principles. You're on your
Whose
principles.
house
Yeah.
is it?
Exactly, knock. That's what you should say. She shakes like, yes, baby.
Fuck yeah! What you gonna do when I come full beard on ya?
Yeah, when Renee's
I'm
beard
like,
comes
this is
for you.
my face.
God, you look
right?
so bad with a beard.
Do I?
I'm just picturing it's all scraggly,
It is,
like
yeah.
gray. It's like then he tries to look cool and puts in a rubber band,
Right.
Because keep it in check.
Yeah, I want to bring back.
Tell
the
you
rubber
one
band
thing, man,
look.
cunnilingus ain't happening with that shit. I'm just telling you straight up right now, you ain't getting anywhere near
See,
it
I know.
with your
See,
face.
so there's so many like. It's like a dilemma. Like, should I just shave?
You know, what's marriage life,
Should I
man?
just give
right?
it and
You
shave?
got to work through this shit.
What should Renee do? 626-208-9040. And we say beard strong over
Absolutely.
here for a week, right?
Now-
I want to come back next Wednesday. And you better have
I
that
better
beard
have the
going.
beard
you
still?
better, bro.
All right.
Your card's
we'll see
getting-
how long. Yeah, see how long it can go.
Renee's gonna break. I can see it.
I mean, look, I got my
No,
grazer
no,
coming
no.
in and
You give
everything.
well, it's all about the sex. Can you go that long without sex?
that's true.
That's the
my
bottom
mom's
line
staying
here.
with us right now, so
Oh,
there
so
hasn't
dude, you have
been
even
any
more
sex at
reason.
all.
Perfect opportunity.
Dude, that's perfect. Oh my
You
God.
weren't getting down anyway, so
Yes.
perfect timing.
Yeah.
Or we have to be really quiet.
Oh, fuck that.
But that's really
No,
hard.
no, fuck that. Fuck that. No. You're gonna do this on principles, and we come back on Wednesday. You're still
Okay.
gonna have that
What do y'all say?
beard.
shaggy beard thing you call on your face.
My dead
So-
skunk because it's black
Exactly.
and white. I call it
Tweet
dead
in.
skunk.
Let us know what you
Yep,
think.
tweet in 626-208-9040. Tweet us again at Real Josh Pacheco is mine. At Budknocker is my pops there, and Renee is at Enerbeans1.
Yep.
Also follow us on Sportscast on Instagram. Again, Sportscast on Instagram. We post a lot of stuff on there. It's really good. I've been blowing that up. So follow us on there. We talked about last week or do some transitions in the studio. We're thinking about moving over to Twitch maybe a little bit, going with YouTube. So in this next 2 months here, it's going to be a little transition for everybody. So just bear with us on the new stuff. Getting forward with that, Knocker.
Hey, we
We got to change the
keep
calendar.
we just keep forgetting to do this, and I just feel remiss at the end of each show. So let's do it now.
You have a spotty relationship with them.
I know, right? It's a love-hate relationship. It's a love-hate thing.
You want to change it
But
right
we're
now?
going to change calendar right
Right
now
now?
before we get too far into the month of July.
Okay, we got the again our Houston Texans cheerleaders. They signed the calendar, gave it to us. They are official cheerleaders of the Sportscast. They've called in plenty of times. We love them. We support them. Knocker has been exiled at one point and welcomed back. So that's how much they love us. That's how much they love us.
Freaking Roman Polanski.
Our show made
Alright?
it to their front office, and that's all I care about. So, Knocker, who do we got coming up for Miss July? This is what I'll play for him for the background music. Here we go. Who we got? Who's coming into the Star Wars? You know, looking in the Princess Leia. You know, what's going on?
We are looking at right here the main picture. I believe that says Ashley H.
Ooh.
Smoking hot right there.
Yeah, down at the bottom, who we got?
I'm sorry, baby. I can't
Danielle,
read that.
I think that's Danielle at the bottom. Or
Okay.
Danielle or
And that's
Janelle?
Janelle on the bottom
Okay,
right
Janelle
here.
on the
Just
bottom.
smoking hot ladies.
All with
From the
signatures
Texas
signed.
cheerleaders,
And Knocker,
all
we've been doing this,
signed.
what, 3 years now?
I think this is our third year
And
in
I'm
a
sorry
row.
I'm playing Star Wars
Yeah.
music behind you, but that's how much I love you, girls. So much I love you.
Wow, that's
Yeah, like
just
3 years
smoking
straight.
hot.
They support us.
So
They're
get
fantastic.
yours.
Yeah.
Goes for a good cause, and you just will
can
not
follow them
ever
on
get tired of
Twitter.
staring at it.
HTC underscores basically all their names. You could just follow all of them there. Knocker, what's the head cheer one? Because that's one you deal with. If you really wanted to talk to, is it at Texans Cheer? Isn't it?
Yes, at TexasCheerleaders.com. Jesus Christ, at TexasCheerleaders.com. Yeah,
Right now he has to
you
be
go
so
through
careful
there
with
and
his
then,
words now when he speaks.
right? I have to just be very, very,
Very
very careful.
careful.
All right, we got it done.
All right, you got done? All right, good to go. Now, Knocker, I said earlier we're going to change up the show just a little bit in the format until we get to football season because, as everyone knows, once football starts, that's all we fucking care about on this show. Right, Knocker? That's what we live and die for. We got NFL's really got a big free agency and, NFL draft offseason knockers where you're seeing a lot of good players move teams, a lot of new faces come in, a lot of quarterbacks are going to start from week one that never played in the NFL. You've got so much to look forward to in the NFL season. And then you got college football. You got what USC getting rebound like. Alabama, they've got a great class coming in once again. Clemson, Ohio State, Michigan. My second team. What's Harbaugh finally going to do?
Yeah, something's going to happen there pretty damn
Washington, are they just still a joke for, are they not going to show up? You got a lot going on in football. It's going to be a great two seasons with college football and NFL.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait.
Absolutely.
So that's going to be, the best. But until then, I want to get to, start the show off with the big news of the day because that's what people are talking about. So
Let's
I want
do
to
it.
get to what people are talking about in Wild World of Sports. Let's go.
spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport.
All right, now.
I love that.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. All right, let's get to the news from around the league. It's about the top 5-6 stories going on right now, Knocker. I'm sure you're up to date on most because, as you upgraded your phone. You should be getting status updates all the time,
Dude,
man. You have a better phone than me.
Yes, I do.
You have a better electronical device than me. I don't think that's ever happened.
And Daniel.
Yeah.
And Buddy.
Breaking fucking news on the Sportscast.
How you
Knocker
like that? How you like that?
has a better phone than both me and Renee.
That's right.
Well, I have the S9 now.
Oh.
That's Samsung, bro.
Oh, we don't want to get
Don't
into
even bring that.
Samsung Apple war on the show.
I don't
We'll
even
save
bring that in
But
here.
you just upgraded to a new
I
iPhone
have an
8.
iPhone 8. Yes, I do.
You got a better phone than me.
Yes, I do.
I've been a bitch and I'm just waiting because I have an iPhone 6 Plus and I'm just like a new one's coming out, the 10's coming out. It's like how far? But it's really this has slowed down so much. It's frustrating.
Planned obsolescence.
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's frustrating. So, all right, Knock. Big news was the contract. Our man, the sweaty nipple man himself, Cristiano Ronaldo, Knocker. He had a great World Cup.
Yes, he
I
did.
think he had 5 goals, 3 goals in one game.
Right.
He just doesn't. He never has the right talent around him for his international team.
Correct.
Portugal. It's just he has always been a club player. But he showed up, unlike Messi, in this World Cup. Ronaldo. Now moving on from Real Madrid, who he was with, I believe, for 9 seasons.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a long time.
450 goals, 4 championship titles with him, and 4 Ballon d'Or awards, which is MVP basically of the league. He's going to move to Juventus, Knocker. I think.
Is he really?
Renee, I think you got a picture of. You put the
It's
pictures in?
Juventus or Juventus? No, serious. I don't know.
He didn't put the pictures in for me.
I'm going to do it right now.
It's okay, dude.
Are you effing serious?
It's just,
All you did was come here, drink, smoke, and eat. You did no show prep?
I needed it.
Technically, you guys were talking to me, so you distracted me.
You did no show prep.
You know what, Knock?
I love it.
You just grab me a beer.
Watch. This is gonna
You know
take
what?
like
We're not
2
paying you
seconds.
anymore, man.
We're taking away more computers, fucker!
Oh, wait.
Here we go, watch. All right, give me a beer real quick.
Boom. All right, what picture was it?
Cheers, right next to you.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Where's the beer?
Right there in the freaking cooler on the floor.
We usually keep it by you, though. You moved it on me. You moved it on me.
God.
Renee, are you ready?
Yes.
Just throw up sexy nipple man real quick. Knocker.
Yeah, I'm right here, G.
Moving on to Juventus. It says here, the deal, once you factor in wages, transfer fee, and commissions, will be comfortably north of $350 million.
Jesus. Over how many years?
Surpassed
How many
only
years?
by Neymar, who is Brazil's
Right.
best player right now. It's also
Neymar
an
Jr.
enormous gamble for everyone involved, because he's at the end of his. He's
Okay,
still great. He's still top 5, I think, in the league. I don't think he is the best player right now. I think there's a couple other international players that are better than him. But I do believe that he might be the greatest player to ever play the game.
I can't argue.
From an
How
overall
am I
spectrum.
going to argue that?
He's won so many titles
Right.
with.
How am I going to argue that?
You know, it's
Is
really
this
hard
over
to
how
argue.
many years?
He started with Manchester.
No. This contract.
This contract, I'm not sure how much it's a train. I'm not sure how much. I didn't get the details.
Okay, and where is
Exactly.
Juventus located?
Juventus is in the Italian, the Series A league.
Oh, okay.
So they're probably, if you consider them like.
So he's out of the European league. He's
They're-
even going to a different league.
Juventus is almost like the. I don't want people to get mad comparing here, but the Manchester United of the
Right.
Italian league. So
Okay,
they're,
okay.
they're a very popular team. I mean, because Knocker doesn't know much, and most people don't know much about soccer. He's going to a great team.
Okay, right.
And he's getting paid a lot of money. So
he's
what
going
are
to
your
the
thoughts-
Yankees-
What are your
the
thoughts on
Yankees of
someone
that
getting
league.
that kind of?
You know what? If they can afford to pay him that money, and if he brings in profit for that team, then so be it. You know, he's earned it. Obviously, he's one of the greatest players on earth in his sport, in his field. Now, from a rational human being point of view, it's insanity.
Yeah.
It's insanity. But, you know, and it being things the way they are, and you can't turn back the clock, if that's what he's worth, then go for it.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, what am I going to say? He's not worth it? Apparently he is.
He. Not only that, I was talking to you earlier. The man is a fucking supermodel.
True.
Like it's like he's not only good at his sport, Renee. Like us men, we have to fight for what we're good at. This dude's just great at everything. you
Right.
know? He sells underwear. He has pictures of himself in underwear everywhere.
Haven't seen those? Sorry you have. I'm so sorry. I know that you do.
wallpaper.
It's wall.
No, I have one of those. What are those big old things? What are those big ones you get at the superstars that you put them up on the wall?
Oh, fat heads?
Yeah,
Fat
I got a fat head Cristiano in his
I have one too. It's in my pants.
Right? Right?
You have one of those in your game room?
Yeah, his underwear was red, now it's white. Buffalo Bills knock.
Okay.
Disturbing news from them. LeSean McCoy.
There's a lot of shit going on off the field right now.
Domestic abuse going on.
Right.
With his ex-girlfriend. Pictures are pretty disturbing if they are true.
Right.
I'm not going to say anything. It's too early. The team was notified about it. He's denied it
Of course.
So we'll see how this plays out. But it's not the first time for LeSean. It's just another. Is this just another case? Is it just something bad to lick on the NFL? Where do you
You can't
where
do
you
that,
fall
man.
on the side of this stuff?
You can't,
Like, because
my problem with this is in
but we've seen it
you know,
not be
well,
true.
but of course, but the spotlight's not on teachers. The spotlight's not on doctors. The spotlight is not on psychologists. You know, I'm gonna guess on average, being that human beings are human beings, there's just as many abusers that are surgeons, just as many abusers that are policemen, we see it on TV all the time, just as many abusers that are psychologists, trainers. They just aren't in the spotlight like these guys are, so it's a little unfair to say the NFL harbors so many bad people. I'm not going to go there.
If you're the Bills, you got to be pretty disappointed.
Of course you
made
do.
The playoffs last year, yeah, you let go of your coach and you kind of got into your transition a little bit. But
You have to be hugely disappointed.
He was your workhorse,
Right?
And to have him, you know.
Now, the guy I don't excuse, if you don't mind me going a different direction here, is the general manager for the Arizona Cardinals.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What are you
He
referring to?
DUI'd this week.
What, Matt? No. Oh, yeah.
What now? See that? What are you thinking about? The domestic violence. It happens. It's a horrible thing, you know. But
Renee,
you
turn
know,
my mic
as a
up just
general
a little
manager, if you're the general manager of the Arizona Cardinals, you know better than to get behind the freaking wheel of a car and drive drunk. What are you thinking about, dude?
Hey, did you hear about this? You're a baseball guy. Did you hear the Dimebacks? Did you get in a DUI?
No, it's the Arizona Cardinals,
Oh,
the football team.
Oh, I thought you.
No, I was staying with the NFL.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to Arizona.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's just.
Yeah,
I just don't
it's
understand the
asinine to think,
DUIs,
like,
man.
I forget who tweeted it out. Someone tweeted out earlier today. Their niece's car got hit by a drunk driver. It's like, how are there even drunk drivers now?
Mm-hmm.
You're that stupid now. You can't spend the $6 on Uber to get where you want to get nowadays. It's absolutely ridiculous to think that anyone in this day and age would get a DUI.
Well, I could think that I could think
fingertips.
the
bumps
average-
have fucking cell phones at this point.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I could think the average Joe, yes, but not the general manager. After all the shit that's gone down, dude, you make money.
Mm-hmm.
Get a freaking limo for criminy sakes.
Yeah, and then you've got former NFL defensive powerhouse here. He was played for the Seahawks, Brandon Brown.
Oh my God!
Facing just a ridiculous list of charges.
Oh my God!
Kidnapping, burglary, false imprisonment, knocker. You can check out these stories and all these ones we're going to be going over here at sportscastlife.com. Again, that's our website, so check it
now,
out there.
I mean, I got to ask. Let me just throw this out here, okay? With the PEDs and the steroids and the odd chemicals that these guys use from college on and don't get caught in whatever, I just got to have a feeling that some of this stuff just fucks their brains up, excuse my language, messes their brains up so that they're more apt to be, you know, quick on the trigger and snap easier than the average person. I know this kind of goes against what I just said a little earlier, but still, you know, these guys are, I mean, a lot of them juice, a lot of them do this, a lot of them do that. They haven't got caught or whatever. They're doing odd things. They're not clean. They're not choir boys. So I'm just curious if whatever they're ingesting for this just makes them more susceptible to do insane things like this.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Knocker. You can check again the story out on our website, but man, yeah, he's arrested for kidnapping, burglary, false imprisonment, violation of restraining
And this is a
order.
good family. This is a Notre Dame good family. What the hell happened?
Stealing Rolex watches and, you know, stuff. It's just
I don't get
it's
it.
just crazy, man. I I guess no one will ever know what a mindset is of a person that's like that. You know, it's crazy. But again, in the NFL, another just here we go, kind of just another guy out of the hill.
One more time.
Is it planned to CTE? Does CTE have something to do with it? Do these guys take too many hits to the head and then they get out and they just don't think right? I mean, does that fly with you, Knocker? Is that because you know that's the next running topic that's going to be
that's
out
kind of what I was
mouth.
alluding to. Is this all the hits to the head from a young age and playing all this and this, I don't know.
Am I being ignorant to say that I think that's bullshit?
To
Is that being like
degree,
ignorant to me because I don't know the studies and I really don't. I haven't followed up. All I know is that
to a degree,
I don't know how many
would
times
think
get
so.
hit in the head is going to cause me to beat someone almost.
I would say that is a
point
little bit ignorant because we don't know what all it's doing. I mean, look at the brain from the kid that committed suicide at Washington State. He had his brain was all jacked up.
Yeah.
Who was the guy I just read about today too? I'm sorry, I didn't write down names.
It's okay. We both had a long.
I work hard and this and that, but I saw the clip where I'm not sure if it was a basketball player or a football player. It was one of the two that didn't want to pay the limo driver. He didn't want to pay the limo driver, and then they called the cops.
Yeah.
And then this guy punched the cop in the chest 3 times. Right, and this was being just aggressive and this and that, and finally they, 3 more cops show up, and then they pull the stun gun, and finally he acquiesces and puts the handcuffs on. I
don't get it.
To me, I don't know if it's just publicity. I don't know if the world was this crazy
everything's
earlier.
Sensationalized in the media. It's just the way it is.
But the aggressiveness of the general public of the United States right now is
yeah, it's crazy. Well, everyone wants to hop on something, in a debate. Well, next, Knocker, in the headlines, what everyone's talking about now around the world of sports, Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson to play a $10 million match play against each other. Throw these bad boys up.
Love it.
I mean, I don't care what Mayweather event you have on against. I'm paying pay-per-view for this shit.
I will. Absolutely.
I'll definitely watch this, man.
Absolutely.
If it's not on a Sunday when there's football, they better not do this on a
that'd be pretty stupid.
Pretty stupid, but Knocker, they're saying that SI Sports Illustrated Golf is reporting that it was almost a done deal here a few months ago.
Right. What happened?
Just didn't plan to work out, but it fell through. They didn't say exactly the details.
Is this like $1 million winner take all or something, or
it was close to happening on July 3rd, so it was close to happening right before the 4th of July. It's like a big spectacle.
Or is this like Skins Game, the old Skin Games they used to have?
Given both are sitting on fortunes in the mid to high 9 figures.
Right. They don't need the money. It's not for the money.
It's not the money. It says no matter how much money you have, this amount will both take. It's about being out of our comfort zone and making it a spectacle. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand that, and I respect that.
Yeah, Mickelson says no matter how much money you have, this amount will take both of us out of our comfort zone because they're playing for. I mean, he's saying like, yeah, I got a lot of money. That I do.
Well, what are we talking about?
He's talking about $10 million. He says, given that both are sitting on fortunes.
Come on.
Yeah,
you win more than that in a season playing freaking golf. You win the British Open, you win $2 million. Stop.
Is $10 million really that big of a deal?
I just don't think he wants.
It's a ridiculous amount of money. He says
yes,
no matter how much you're playing.
Then donate it.
Yeah,
don't give me the shit you don't want to do it for the money. You don't want to do it because you don't want to be in the spotlight and play like shit. Give me the real story here, Phil. You don't want to be in the spotlight because you're uncomfortable in the spotlight.
Because I want to get that. That's just a clip of what he said. I don't have the full.
Understand.
But if this happens, it'd be fucking amazing. That's what it basically.
Then play for free.
It's crazy that he has a workday shirt on in this photo because that's the website I use to clock in and out of work at iHeart.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, he's part of that.
That's insane. Really?
That's
yeah.
funny.
I have that app on my phone.
Then play it for charity.
No. Why that? I actually like the fact that Tiger's gonna have to write a personal check to Mick.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. You're talking about they're taking their own funds and putting it.
Saying they're planning on a deal to play a
different.
$10 million one-on-one winner take all round of golf.
That's different. I don't
One
need
round of golf.
No.
$10 mil.
No.
You don't want to watch that?
No, I'll watch it, but I can understand him not wanting to do it. If I got to write the check.
Tiger's past his prime, Phil. Fucking
No.
step up to the plate.
No,
Step the fuck up.
If you asked each of them to write a $10 million check and donate it to charity, I could see that. But I think Phil is the type of person that it's straight gambling. And I don't think he's comfortable with that.
You mean like no good can come of this for either one of them?
No. I just don't think he's comfortable with his name associated with gambling.
Well, I think that Who would you say has more to lose if they lose? If Tiger loses to Phil, who does it hurt? Does it hurt Tiger more? And put, Phil beat Tiger one-on-one. Phil must be better. You know what I'm saying?
Phil has more to lose.
He does, right?
Yes, he does.
Because Tiger's been playing so shitty of late, and Phil still maintained his decent.
Phil's never going to be Tiger, so this is just another chance to him to lose to the legend.
Yeah, I don't think Phil can win in this situation.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he has more to lose.
I'm saying he can't win as far as how the media is going to play. Because if he beats Tiger, like, Tiger was
Correct.
6 years out. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, Tiger's way more to gain.
Yeah,
in this
Phil has
situation.
nothing to gain from doing this at all.
So
now he would do it if it's charity. If each one of them said, "We're going to write a $10 million check. We're going to play each other head to head," and the winner gets all the money to donate to his favorite charity because he's way into charity. I could see him doing something like that.
Yeah.
But not, hey, I'm putting my $10 million against yours, winner take all. No, he's not that. He's not that personality. Tiger would do it.
Yeah, it's tough
but Phil won't.
No, Phil won't. I don't think Phil will do it. Renee, we're gonna have Nick Hamilton calling in a few minutes. I guess LeBron was, he owns that pizza chain.
Blaze Pizza?
Yeah, Blaze Pizza, I think it is.
Oh, yeah, they were giving away pizzas
today.
He was supposed to, they're giving away free pizza, Renee, right? Did you hear about that?
He was supposed to show in Culver City.
Yeah.
It would be even better if they actually let you
Oh,
blaze.
Yeah,
no.
and Nick has been tweeting this whole thing out. He actually got a picture off of, I think it's his wife's Instagram.
I'm not sure this might
of
be
him laying in a pool, of LeBron in a pool like 30 minutes before he was supposed to announce
That's
it.
not good.
Yeah, Nick, are you on the? Do you have him off mute? Yeah. Nick, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
What's going on, Nick Hamilton? How's it going, man?
What's going on, man? How you guys doing?
We're doing fantastic. I had to hit you up because I know you've been all over this story. I saw you tweeting it out before the show. As we all know, LeBron is now a Laker, and you can say what you want if you're a Laker fan. All the haters are going to love him in about 2 months when they have the Lakers jerseys. But
yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, he owns a pizza chain called Blaze Pizza now. I don't know if this is a chain that's out of state. You might know more about this, Nick, but it is pretty popular here in California.
It's a good product.
They just opened one here in San
They've
Dimas.
been putting a lot of pizza places out of business, actually.
It's a good product.
And so he was supposed to show up in Culver City as they were doing a promotion, giving out free pizza. And you tweeted out that an employee said that he wasn't going to show, and you had a picture of the line of people that were out there. And then you tweeted out a picture of him laying in a pool that you said that was from his wife's Instagram, and that was about 30 minutes before he was supposed to be at his appointment. Now, tell me what's going on right now, because my boy LeBron came here, and I was all happy. Now I'm like, what the fuck, LeBron?
Well, first of all, let's be clear. LeBron never promised that he would show up. He just said, wouldn't it be cool to have a pizza party, and this is the place to have a pizza party. Now, a lot of people read into that. He might show up. He might not show up.
Well,
it was never guaranteed. I mean, one thing I can say in his defense is that he never guaranteed that he was going to show up. So people read into it what they wanted to, like anything else. You're reading into something that you want to, hoping, praying, wishing upon a star that it happens, and then you're disappointed when it doesn't. Personally, ain't no way in hell I'm going to sit up in anybody's line for 3 or 4 hours for free anything unless it's free money.
Right, bro? See, Nick, that's why,
I ain't even waiting 3 hours for sex, G. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's hot outside, too, man. I'm telling you right now. Well, Nick, you're close. You work closely with all of our LA sports teams. How do you think this, though, because you know how the media is going to sensationalize this. They're going to make up their storylines, want their headlines. People are going to tweet in pissed off. They're going to be like, see, LeBron, you're not as good as Kobe. Kobe would have been there. Just the immature bullshit that fandism brings us. Where do you think this is going to actually sit, though, with Laker fans? Do you think there's going to be a lot of pissed off people?
Well, yes and no. I mean, people are going to be pissed off before this pizza incident. I mean, unfortunately, they defaced my man's mural.
Yeah.
What?
He did a LeBron. So people are going to be pissed off. People are salty. Like, sodium levels are at an all-time high when it comes to LeBron and the Lakers. Now, the media has something to do with it because when he's coming out with these ridiculous, stupid, dumb, asinine polls about who's the greatest Laker and LeBron James' name is on the list, it's ridiculous because he hasn't dribbled one basketball in a Laker uniform. They just released his jersey this morning because by league rules, they cannot release jerseys until the player signs with the team. So they just released the jersey. So how the hell can you sit up here and say that, this dude should be on the list as the greatest Laker when he hasn't even dribbled a basketball in a Laker uniform. He hasn't even taken pictures with his jersey yet. He has not even taken a picture with his jersey, which, by the way, the Lakers are probably going to get new design jerseys. FYI. Just saying.
Well,
I want no with that. And B, what are you talking about defacing something, man? I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't see this picture I tweeted out, Narkins. I
didn't see it.
Go ahead, Nick. I'll let you explain, but yeah, it's on our Instagram.
There was an artist, and I apologize for the gentleman's name that escapes me at the moment, but there was an artist, and he's done several murals around Los Angeles. He did a mural of Kobe Bryant. He did a mural right across from Staples Center of Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, I'm showing it right now, Nick. I'm showing him the picture with the vandalism. So go ahead.
And he decided to do a mural of LeBron James. And so LeBron's nickname is King James. He's the king. And so he put King of L.A., not saying that LeBron James was the king of L.A., but there is a king in L.A.,
right. I get
right?
That.
Because he's a Laker. People defaced it, wrote 3 and 6 on there. There was some funny memes, by the way. I mean, they had like Kobe Bryant's, photo on there. Talking about Kobe was the one did it.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. I mean, even though Kobe and LeBron are very good friends, have been good friends, but was mentored by the same individual for several years. So there's never been a beef between LeBron and Kobe other than on the court competitiveness. So that's asinine too. But anyway, I felt the memes were funny, but Laker fans are going to hate LeBron until LeBron brings them a championship. When LeBron brings them a championship, then they'll be cool. Or if LeBron does something fantastic that takes the team, let's say they beat the Warriors by 20 and Steph Curry has like 11 points in the game, then they'll love LeBron who has like 30 and 10 in the game. They'll start to love LeBron then. Laker fans are funny. Like, some of them are really, really funny style, man. I mean, these are the ones that they praying that Kobe comes out of retirement and like takes over again. It's like, dude, that girl is gone. Like, that's that broken hearted dude
that's
that
good
wishes
shit
girl
right
would come
there.
back. Like, come on, dude, she gone, folks. She gone.
Right?
She's not coming back.
Now,
Well,
Nick,
I'm just not a fan. I thought they would have. You were talking about like defacing something that was Kobe Bryant's, and then somebody went.
No,
and
his buddy did this too. It's all awesome work.
I'm
so
just
good.
I'm just, who the fuck are you to deface some guy's mural? This is some guy's
That's
painting.
what
This is some guy's
that's-
work.
that's
Did
real-
this guy come to your house and fuck your shit up?
Yeah, dude.
I'm
like,
just
it's
not
so
a
good. That guy
proponent
has such
of
talent.
graffiti
It's so
and
good.
defacing of any way, shape, or form,
Right.
dude. You're just a
It
jackass.
just shows the idiocism of
Whoever
fandom,
you are,
know?
you're just a
it's
fucking
just
jackass.
Fans will be assholes. It's just the way it is. Now, Nick, we're talking with Nick Hamilton. You guys could check him out on Twitter at Nick Hamilton LA. Nick, now with LeBron here, we were thinking maybe he was going to bring another superstar here. We saw Lance Stevenson. It's like we got the Ringling Brothers circus going in. We got Lance Stevenson, who, as we know, famously blowing kisses to LeBron. You got Rajon Rondo, who famously took a picture with a Celtics fan that said, I think LeBron sucks or something to that nature. And then you've got these guys these personalities. Then you got, JaVale McGee that, I don't know what his personality's like, but how do you think this all meshes? Where do you think it's going? And do you think LeBron, which I'm under the impression LeBron knows that this isn't the year. He's waiting for year 2 when that Klay Thompson class comes out, free agency. Where do you think this all plays out here?
Well, I think this is an experimental year. I do believe that LeBron knew what he was getting into, but LeBron has been consulted on all the decisions that have been made, according to people that I've spoken with.
Mm-hmm.
So LeBron was well aware of the team before he signed. He's well aware of the team that's putting in place, and he's going to be playing a different style of basketball because he's trying to preserve his body, at least for the next 3 to 4 years. So you're not going to see the same LeBron that's going to be aggressive in the first half or even in the third quarter, but you're going to see that type of aggressive LeBron mainly in the fourth quarter and in crunch time because he wants to play more off the ball. And plus, LeBron can see some things about the Warriors. Hey, if you face the Warriors as many times as he has, if you don't come out with seeing some type of weakness in that arsenal, then you have no reason of playing basketball. And he sees a weakness, and that weakness is basically when you look at the Warriors. Yes, they're a juggernaut, but they have weaknesses. They're mentally weak. When you look at Draymond Green, I love Draymond Green, but if you get him out of character, he loses his mind, which means he's out of control,
Right.
which means somebody else is in control. We witnessed that in Game 5 one year, the year that LeBron won the championship for the Cavs, because
Was suspended.
he couldn't control himself, right?
Yeah.
So you look at that. And LeBron could feel like, hey, we got some defensive guys like a Rajon Rondo, who has a very high basketball IQ, who's a floor general, who could create opportunities for other players as far as shot selection. You have a guy like a Lance Stevenson who can get up in your grill. You have a guy, a rim protector and a rebounder like JaVale McGee. Well, guess what? You can if you knock these guys around like Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and knock them off their game, then they may not be able to be potent scorers like they normally
true.
have been.
Yeah, you got
So
some dogs.
that's
yeah.
what they're kind of looking at.
Yeah, you got some
Hey,
dogs.
hey, Nick,
you know.
how would, I saw this out there somewhere. How would you like to see frickin' Rodman in his heyday against Draymond Green in a 7-game series, dude? Who comes out
Oh, I
on
love
top
it.
on that one? Wouldn't it be awesome?
What color hair would Rodman be wearing? That's the question. What color hair? That's what I want to know.
I'm gonna go with the.
And is
I
it
like
pre-
the cheetah look. I
is
like
it-
the cheetah look.
I think Rodman would have this guy thrown out in Game 2 and just laughing
Leopard
about
cheetah,
it, man.
man.
I
Now,
really
is
do.
this pre-wedding dress Rodman or post-wedding dress Rodman? Because there's a different Rodman. That's a different Rodman.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm going pre with this.
That's great, man. And Nick, I appreciate one last thing before I let you go, man. Again, I know this is last minute. I saw you tweeting it out, so I appreciate you taking the time. Lastly, because
No problem.
I
Thank
know
you.
you're connected with the Lakes. This Lonzo Ball situation, man, that Rajon Rondo signing, everyone thought, oh, okay, that's the piece to go get Kawhi Leonard. As we know, Kawhi Leonard has already stated he wants to come to the Lakers. Has already come out and kind of stated that he might sit out this season for the Spurs if they don't trade him. It's a real bad situation over there. Where do you think the Lonzo Ball situation plays out? Do you think LeBron's able to put up with LeVar? Is it going to be something that's always tied together? Oh, LeBron versus LeVar? Is it going to be too much of a headache for LeBron to take? Do you think maybe after a year?
No, I think it'll be okay. I mean, first of all, Buffy Knight, who I like to call LeVar Ball, is not going to be a factor at all. I think Lonzo is too. We all know Lonzo's a weenie when it comes to telling his father to fall back
Right.
and to let him be a man and let him do what he needs to do. As I said this to it, I think I told you this, Josh, on a previous episode of your show. I don't know if Lonzo Ball loves basketball. I think he likes it, and he loves what comes with it, but I don't think he loves it. I've seen him have more enthusiasm doing rap videos and bootleg commercials for that JBA crap that his dad tries to put on than he does in the gym. Like we've not seen one thing of him going up in the gym, shooting in the gym, getting shots up. We've seen Kyle Kuzma do it. We've seen Brandon Ingram do it. Hell, we've even seen Jason Tatum of the Celtics get back in the gym and start shooting. This is after he took LeBron to 7 games and dunked on LeBron, I might add.
Yeah.
So this is a kid that loves it. When I look at Markelle Fultz, I look at several other players that are young, De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, guys like that, Josh Jackson, guys that love to play the game. And I have not seen that in Lonzo Ball. And I'm not here to say that, Lonzo, I'm not going to call Lonzo a bust. I'm not going to write him off because he deserves a second opportunity. Now, this year is going to be a crucial year for Lonzo Ball. If he doesn't step up the way he needs to step up and learn how to shoot and get rid of that ugly shot and learn how to properly play defense, then, Rajon Rondo will take his spot.
Yeah,
and it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a good point, Nick.
And
go ahead.
It is what it is at that point, man.
Yeah,
I think that's a great take.
No, I think
really
it's a great take because I think that Lonzo. That's a really good point. Lonzo just like I was saying, dog. He doesn't have
so
that
easy.
fight. He doesn't have that like. He's not going to back you. You know what I'm saying? I think if there's a fight, I see Lonzo just sticking in the back.
There's no junkyard dog
You know
in
what
him
I'm
at all.
saying? Like, and he's like Nick was saying, he's making those stupid videos for his dad's junk ass league that can't sell tickets.
Right.
And it's more of almost like he's just there to be his dad's puppet at
I think
times.
he's very
you know what I'm saying?
confused.
It is. But hey, Nick, man, appreciate you taking the time coming on the show. Go ahead and give I know you've got your own podcast and show as well, so give a plug where they can find you at.
Oh, thank you, man. You guys can find me every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern on Dash Radio, Dash Talk X Station, the morning after with Nick Hamilton. Make sure you subscribe to us at the iTunes store at the morning after with Nick Hamilton. And you can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at Nick Hamilton LA. Every Wednesday, 12 noon Pacific, the Fix Audio Cast on Dash Radio. So
I actually
thank you
have
guys
Dash
so much
down
for
there.
having me, man.
download it on my phone. I
You
have
got
the
Dash Load on
All
your
right.
phone. There
I
you
have
go.
the
They got
Dash
their own
app
app
right
right there.
Thank you.
Nice
Pleasure
guys.
talking to you, my
Nick,
brother.
I appreciate you taking
Really
the time
good
on
stuff.
short notice. Thank you.
Hey, man, thank you guys and continued success with the show. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, man.
Thank you, my
Thanks,
brother.
Nick. Nick Hamilton, LA on Twitter, guys. Again, great. That was good.
You know, that's a very good take because I really didn't
It
even.
was.
I haven't really
I didn't really
looked at it
me neither.
that way,
Mhm.
but a lot has come really easy to Lonzo Ball. He was better than everybody else, but that doesn't make you better than everybody else in the NBA. And he's going to have to come to a point where how much do I really want this? You know, do I? You don't get to slide along through your whole life once you get to the pros. You're either going to have to work and passion it out and tell your dad to shut the hell up, I'm going to play basketball, or you're just going to be another guy.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that take because looking back, I do see
I'm
that.
excited. You know what? All it comes down to me, Knock, is I actually want to watch Lakers basketball. And that's
For
what
the
it goes
first
down
time in
to.
10 years.
Yeah, we'll be back right after this to get your drinks. We got Shot of the Week. We'll do that coming up. Okay, we'll get that out of the way and in. I got a lot coming up. Got NFL stuff. I've got a lot of Drunks of the Week are plentiful, to say the least.
Summer's here.
You got knocked the fuck out. A lot more coming up on the show. We'll be back. Renee in the house. Knocker. Get some drinks. We'll be back right after this.